Hello, Degens! Welcome to Degenerate Bets. I, of course, am the Brofict one, AJ. Joining me is my PR manager, Matthias. Matthias, welcome to the show. And, of course, also joining us is the man with the numbers, the sportsbook whisperer, college basketball guru, daddy of the diamond, all hail the king of the links, the money train, Mr. Noah Engelbretson. Noah, how the hell are you doing today, bud?
Fucking fantastic. No complaints, baby.
Love to hear it, boys. We've said it once, we'll say it again. Football's all the way back, and we have another stacked slate of college. The next game we're covering, a part of our series here, is the Kentucky Wildcats going to the Florida Gators. Spread 6.5 in favor of the Gators. Over under 51.5. And let's look at the money and the bets. With 56% of the bets on Florida, but only 44% of the money is on Florida. So you got some sharp money coming in there on Florida. Matt, let me start with you on this one. Once, if I can get everything situated. How are you feeling about this game?
Honestly, after you just showed that stat, I'm feeling a lot more better about my bet because of the money. They're pushing towards, money's pushing towards Kentucky almost, but so that means I like Florida's line a lot more now. But I got Florida, just because they looked very solid against Utah, and Utah's ranked team. And they played the whole game all the way out. They were forced to, and they did. And Kentucky they played okay again against a non-ranked team, so that's just kind of the story week 2 right now.
Yeah.
Matchups, it seems like.
No, absolutely. And Noah, Matt brought it up. Excellent play by Florida last week. Their quarterback looked unbelievable against that Utah defense. Was this a flash in the pan, or do you think that the Gators can win this game by a full touchdown?
Here's my thing. I think people are overreacting to Florida. They shouldn't have jumped all the way up to 12. Yes, they beat a very good Utah team. But, man, if this game was played a month or two later, if this game was played in Utah beats Florida by 2 touchdowns. If you saw the Utah sideline, and this was my biggest takeaway from the game, Florida did look very good. They looked better than I expected them to. But the Utah players, because it was 1,000,000 degrees, 1,000,000% humidity in that game. There were multiple players throwing up on the sideline from Utah. They were literally drenched in sweat. The air was literally water. And I think the big difference in that game, the reason Florida won ultimately was because of, home field advantage, but specifically the climate part of that. The Utah players did not, they weren't handling the weather very well. And that's only a single factor. Florida still, I'm not going to discount Florida. They looked really good. But Kentucky's not going to be fazed by that.
No.
Right?
No.
And I do think this game's going to be a fight. I think it's going to be kind of close. But I still think Kentucky's the better team. Florida is getting home field advantage. I think Kentucky wins this game by a couple points. Field goal or a touchdown. Wow. Touchdown or less. I'm going to say Kentucky wins by 7 or less. But I'm taking, this is one of my 4 upset picks this week. I am all over Kentucky to win this game against Florida.
I like this Kentucky team a lot. I like this Kentucky team a lot. I'm hyped on Florida, though. I love bandwagons. I love jumping on them, and I lose so much money on it all the time. And so I gotta fade myself here. I gotta go against what I would normally do. I was going into this all about the Florida minus the 6.5, but no, you're right. Kentucky is going to be able to handle this weather a lot better than Utah did. Utah's never seen anything like that. Kentucky, though, being over there, I visited Kentucky. It's humid as shit there. So I think they're going to be able to handle the situation better. 6.5, it is a lot of points, especially against a Florida team who looked good one time. Give me the 6.5 with Kentucky. I'm not touching that money line. That money line scares the shit out of me.
I have a question for y'all then.
What?
That over. I'm thinking about switching from because you guys got.
Take the fucking over.
The over.
Oh yeah.
Because it's gonna be tight. So I'm not liking either of those spreads.
And it's a low over under for a college game.
Way low.
Yeah, especially teams where they're used to the same kind of environments playing in.
Yeah.
They will score.
Yeah, 51.5. I'm slamming that over. I'm slamming Kentucky plus 6.5. And I'm not slamming the money line, but I'm taking the money line as well.
Why not a little small bet? Why not?
Fair enough. I'll be on Kentucky plus the 6.5 as well, and the 51.5 over. So yeah.
And I'm at the over now. I'm not touching the
Not touching a side?
Nope.
All right.
Just the over, yep.
All right, you had to pick a team. Who are you going with?
Florida. I remember Florida from when I was younger, and I want to see that program make a bounce back.
Yeah, back in the.
You want some new teams to kind of get into that mix.
Oh yeah, you want that Tim Tebow, Aaron Hernandez team back, bud. I see you. I see you. Can you imagine? Can you still believe that team existed? We need a 30 for 30 on that. Honestly, like Aaron Hernandez, a bunch of other absolute thugs, and then Tim Tebow is your quarterback. Not to mention Urban Meyer was the head fucking coach.
Yeah, with Riley Cooper, the other one. I think the big running joke is like, a preacher, a murderer, and a racist walk onto a football field. and that's that Florida team.
Oh, fair enough. Well, with that being said, boys, you got anything else to say about this game?
I'm good.
Hey, man, just excited for some real good SEC action. Week 2 SEC action. Gotta love it.
Absolutely. And to all of those listening and watching, thank you so much. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Check out our link tree in the description down below for dope merch like the one our PR manager Matthias is wearing. And, of course, a link to all of our social media to stay up to date on all degenerate topics. And, of course, I've been the Perfect One AJ. That's our PR manager Matthias. And that's the Money Train Noah. We'll see you next time on Degenerate Bets.